Hello and welcome back to Haradali Wisdom Kitchen. My name is Rosie. We're hoping that your day is great and thank you so much for inviting us into your space. Today we're going to make you vegetarian lasagna with some corn on the cob boiled. So here we go. Watch and enjoy the journey. Thank you. So let's turn on the heat to about 8. In goes your onion, and then I'm using olive oil. 2 spoons is good enough. Stir and let it cook for a little bit before you add your garlic in there. A minute and a half of sauteing your onions. Add your garlic in there. Okay, so now that our onions and garlic are browning nicely, we're gonna add 3 Roma tomatoes. Roma because they don't have too much juice in them. Now give it about 3 minutes for the tomatoes to cook really well. I'll add about half a teaspoon of Haradali seeds. I'm gonna add some black pepper. This is at your own discretion. You can leave it out if you don't like black pepper. Okay, and then I'm going in with some seasoning salt to taste. I like the tomatoes really nicely cooked. So at this point, we're now going to go in with our mushrooms. These are cremini mushrooms. I washed them and sliced them so they're ready to go. Stir it. Okay, so as you see, the mushrooms have released really well and it's beginning to dry up. So I'm gonna go in with my pepper. I have red pepper. I cut half of each, red, orange, and yellow pepper, bell peppers. I'll stir that well. Grab the colors. And then we're gonna go in with our tomato and basil sauce. Stir it. At this point, we'll lower the heat to medium and then let it cook in its own juices for a little bit because we don't want it to bubble over. So now after about 3 minutes of your sauce cooking, it's ready because the tomato sauce is pre-cooked, so it doesn't need too much cooking, and we're gonna put it in the oven. So we'll stir it a bit. It's a nice thickness. At this point, we'll taste for salt. Okay, now we're gonna add in our frozen veggies. That's broccoli and cauliflower. Just make sure that it's nicely mixed. So we're only gonna leave it for a few minutes, about 2 to 3 minutes, because broccoli and cauliflower, they don't need to cook that long. And also we're going to throw it in the oven anyways. All right, so as I wait for the broccoli and cauliflower to sort of cook, I will spray my baking pan, and I use avocado oil, which I prefer because it works very well for me. you can use whatever oil you prefer. So here we go with layering. There we go. Okay, and now, and we'll turn that off and give it one last mix so we can get all the juices incorporated. So now we begin layering. This is our first layer. Make sure you get the sides as well because they tend to dry up. Next, I go in with my spinach. And then I'm going to go in with my mozzarella cheese. Don't be afraid to be heavy-handed on the cheese because it is what makes lasagna lasagna. All right. That's the first layer. Let's do the second one. Cover that up nicely. The oven is ready, so we're gonna put this in right as soon as we're done. Break this up so it fits. Okay. How much our baking pan can handle. And then we're going to go in with this. I really like to make sure that the sides are taken care of because I don't like it when it's too sticky and tough on the sides, which tends to happen when you're too stingy with it. There we go. It's nicely covered. The sides are taken care of. Clean up the edges. All right. So I'll top it up now with some cheddar cheese. Ooh, it's looking great already. And I'm gonna go heavy on the cheddar as well. All gone. We'll just add up with the little mozzarella that was left. Top it up with that. Just make sure you get your sides as well. Nicely covered in cheese. Feels like art. Beautiful work of art. Okay, now that your lasagna is ready to go into the oven, first thing you'll do is put parchment paper on top. This stops the cheese from sticking to the foil paper. So parchment paper first, and then foil paper. Cover it up nicely and gently. Don't press it, just be gentle with it. Alright, so now that it's all ready to go into the oven, You're gonna put it in the oven for about 40 minutes and then we'll check it after that. And in you go, lady. Set the timer. 40 minutes, start. We'll see you in 40 minutes. It's been 40 minutes. We're gonna go in and see how our lasagna is faring on. And cover it slowly because the steam may burn you. Be careful. Voila. And that's what it looks like. It's looking pretty good. So what I'm going to do is broil it back onto the top one and cover and then broil on the top shelf. 3 minutes. Timer. Okay. So it's been 3 minutes. Then there is our baby. Woo! Yeah. Sizzling. So now that the lasagna is ready and we're satisfied, we're not gonna eat it yet because it's very hot. So we're gonna set it aside to cool and then we'll serve it after. So what I'll do is I wait for that to cool is I will turn on the heat and start my corn on the cob. It's right there. I already boiled some water in here. So I'm just gonna put my boiled water in there. It shouldn't take long. It should probably be like about 7 to 8 minutes and it's good to go. And because we are boiling it, we're not gonna add anything else but salt. Just regular table salt. Just put a little bit on top, just sprinkle it. Okay, after about 10 minutes of boiling our corn, it's ready. And now we turn the heat off and we take it out of the water and onto a plate. Getting rid of all the water. You don't want excess water on your plate. And there you go. Okay, so the moment that we've all been waiting for is here. Let us see what our lasagna looks like. It smells so good. Oh, wow. Oh, and the cheese. Yes. I'm gonna put it on my plate. Voila! Ooh, what? Here is our vegetarian lasagna and corn on the cob. You're very welcome. Thank you for watching us put all this together. You've seen the process, you've seen the results. Now let's taste it. Amazing. It's wonderful. Really wonderful. Follow these steps and you will enjoy your lasagna forever. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.